Okay, next tool is type tool, right? In type tool we have horizontal type tool, vertical type tool, vertical type mask tool, horizontal type mask tool, right? First check the horizontal type mask tool, horizontal type tool. So what it is telling, adds horizontal type. So with the left mouse click here, so it is showing a lorem ipsum. Lorem ipsum is nothing but the demi text. Sometimes if you don't type anything, so instead of that, to avoid the blankness, it types something, right? So if you want this one, give the tick mark in options bar, right? This is the optional bar. For each and every tool has its own options, right? Options are there. So in options bar it is showing the tick mark. That means you are confirming this. Yeah, you confirm this one. Okay, and otherwise if you want to change this, so you can change by clicking. Suppose this is your text tool, select the type tool and with the left mouse click here, your cursor is blinking here, and drag, you are adding to select that one. Adding to select that one, and instead of the lorem ipsum, type something. So Photoshop. Okay, this is Photoshop text, and give the tick mark. Tick mark, when you give the tick mark, it is fixing the same word Photoshop, right? Click here. After choosing this, if you want to select the text again, use the type tool, or otherwise with move tool, double click on the word Photoshop. Okay, so now it is selected. After selecting, come to your options bar. In options bar there are number of options are there. Text, fonts options are there. So about fonts and text, there is separate class is there, that is called typography. In typography class, it will explain clearly about all the fonts and font styles and font categories, right? So right now check all these available fonts. Sometimes if you don't like this font, you can download from the internet, right? So I'll explain how to download all these things in the coming lessons. Okay, for timing, select any font here. Okay, so here I'm selecting Book Antiqua. Click here, and if you place your cursor here, set font style. This is what, search and select fonts, font names. This is font style. Click here, select this one. The available font styles: regular sample, italic sample, bold, and bold italic, right? By choosing all these things, so now it is converted into italic. This is a regular, and this is bold, and again bold italic. Okay, so you can change anything, choose anything, and then here it is set font size. The size, suppose this is in 6 number, very the minimum number, least small size, and here it is up to 300 they are giving, right? 300. It is crossed your document, Photoshop document. So 72 I am giving. Okay, now it is into document size. So up to suppose 1000 point I am giving. Let us type 1000, number 1000, and press enter on keyboard. Now see, this is 1000. What will happen after 1000? Suppose I am giving 1200. Yeah, 1200, up to 1200, and again I am giving 1300. No, 1296 is the last maximum amount, right? 1296. Suppose now I am changing this to 45 size. Okay, 45 size. otherwise changes to a 72 size. Okay, and beside this, here it is showing set anti-aliasing method. So anti-aliasing means your font sharpness. Suppose sometimes you want your font very sharp or otherwise crispy, strong, smooth, right? So always keep your fonts in sharp only, right? Sharp. And these are what alignments. It is a left alignment, center alignment, and right alignment, right? So keep this in left alignment here. And this is the font color. You can change font color here, or from here also you can change, right? And here it is create a wrap text. So click here. So this is the window, pop-up window, wrap text. The present style is none. Okay, instead of that none, change to arc. Now it is converted into arc, and adjust the bendness. So sometimes you want to bend your text. So by pressing this, by adding the amount here, it is adding bendness also, or otherwise check the bar, or in the same way in reverse, right? You can change. Otherwise place the 0, okay, 0. And horizontal distortion, this is horizontally distorting your text, okay, and type this to 0. This is vertical distortion, vertically it is text distortion, right? So give 0, and here instead of horizontal, so vertical bendness. So here vertically it is bending, right? So for timing 0 place. And styles, see the other styles. This is arc and arc lower. Okay, so arc lower, and give some value. See, it is lower and horizontally distortion. These are same as previous. Okay, and next these are arc upper. Okay, by adding the amount it is changing, right? Okay, 0, and here we have arc, simple arc, 0, and bulge effect. Suppose this is a bulgy effect. See, this is right. If you want, you can fix that amount and save OK, right? Otherwise, I am giving 0 to get back to normal. Bulge, and then shell lower, so lower shell, and wavy and flag, so flag kind of, okay, and give 0, coming back to normal. These are all the effects. So fish eye, suppose fish eye, this is nice, right? Interesting. And again 0 I am giving again. So at present I don't want all these things, right? Suppose twist is also there. This is twisting your text, and but I don't want the twist, and I am pressing 0 only. Okay, and set to none, and say OK. Okay, that is this. And what is this here? Here we have a toggle character and paragraph panels. So click here. This is available from type, menu, and panels, control panel. This and this both are same, right? So click here. This character panel and paragraph panels are there. So this is what, by adding all these values. This is book Antigua. This is the font, right? So font style, and here the font number, and here it is showing the matrix set kerning between two characters, so kerningness, right? Okay, then here it is vertically scaling. So vertically scaling, okay, so make it to normal, and here it is set baseline shift So shifting baseline, and here also this is what auto set leading. Suppose there is 2 rows. By pressing this auto baseline leading, set leading, it adjusts. Suppose what I'll do, here I type some text. Now instead of typing text, after selecting the type tool, I am giving some thread like, without releasing my mouse, left mouse, I am giving some selection here, right? Within the selection, it is giving some dummy text, and you can check the size. Suppose I want a 24 size. Okay, let's delete this one and I'll place again. Yeah, so again I'll do this. So 24 size, first I'll select and drag and release this. So it is filling with some dummy text, right? This is the text. Now I choose these alignments by pressing the alignments order, or otherwise come to paragraph. From paragraph also you can change. Okay, let us finish first this. Yeah, this is leading, set leading. See, this leading is showing what? Leading means between lines, gap, right? Actually sometimes we want to adjust these gaps, depends on our requirement, right? So present it is showing 33. I'll place here 30. Okay, and here it is set tracking for a selected characters. So tracking, see, it is loosening or tightening your text. Okay, so make it the default. Yeah, and then set this one here, and here it is horizontally scaling. It is scaling to horizontal, right? At present I am not giving anything, so come back to normal. Control Z I am using. Okay. Next, these are the things, thick and thin, wax bold, and this is italic. Okay, so and here these are all caps. Your text convert into all caps and click again on that, it is coming to normal. And here it is small caps, it is converted into small caps, and again click on that, it is coming to normal. And here it is superscript, and this is a subscript. Superscript and subscript what? Suppose I'll explain about this one. Okay, here I'm typing something, 3rd anniversary. Okay, this is the word, right? 3rd anniversary. The 3rd anniversary, this RD must be on top, right? Select this RD and click on this superscript. So now see, it is going above, and save OK here. So on top of the 3 RD, moving to top, and click on again, and it is coming to back. And this is subscript. Subscript is going down. Sometimes you have to use this, right? Otherwise click again on that, it is changing to normal. Okay, and next this is line, underline. If you want to specify by using the line, you can use the underline. Okay, and this is striking, pressing only on this, right? Okay, after selecting this one, set tick marker, give tick marker, it is fixing this one, right? This is a normal type, horizontal type. Next, what is vertical type tool? Vertical type means vertically it is creating something, right? So you can type anything, it is giving the vertical typing. Okay, nothing is there, simple. And here the next is vertical type mask tool, a horizontal type mask tool. Okay, the both are same. So I'll explain the horizontal, then it is very easy to understand vertical, right? So horizontal type mask tool. Okay, let's open your layers here. So where is layers? So from window, click on the layers here, otherwise press F7. These are the layers, right? So yes, so with the horizontal mask tool, type mask tool, ready to click, I'm taking 48 pointer, ready to click here, left mouse, and here it is, it has some red tone. It is called what? Mask. Added mask to lorem ipsum text. So mask is always hiding some portion, right? So it is hiding. Okay, here instead of the lorem ipsum, you can type anything. Suppose design. Okay, design, and say okay, click mark. I'm giving click mark. Okay, and see it is selected the dots. It is a selection actually. So not giving any font. And if you observe here in layers, there is no T symbol. Here these are the already showing text, because these are the text layers. These are the text layers, but this is not the text layer. It is rastered, right? So in this, you can fill color, any color. Suppose by brush B, by pressing B, you're choosing the brush, and decrease the brush size by pressing right bracket on keyboard and fill the text here. Okay, because the selection is there inside. Okay. The difference between this is you can modify this text. It's a normal text. You can modify. If you find any spelling mistake here, by pressing that that particular layer, you can come and change the text. Okay, so you can edit this text. This also you can edit, but here you cannot edit. This is because it is not like text. So this is text. This is not text. Text layer is always showing by T symbol, but here it is not showing by any T. It is just masked, right? So here, if you want to add any color, that to the gradient color. Suppose for the Photoshop, so select this one. I'll give the font size bigger size, the big size. Okay, this is Photoshop. I want to add the gradient color here, right? But it is not possible to fill gradient color, so you cannot give that. See, choose any color, but the gradient color is not possible because it is already text. If you want to add gradient color, first we have to rasterize this layer. So right click here and rasterize this layer. So rasterize, yeah, convert to frame, convert to rasterize. Yeah, it is. Wrap text, rasterize type, yeah. Here it is, because it is a new version, so some options has been changed, right? So rasterize type. So rasterize it. After rasterizing this, by pressing Control and keyboard, click in this box. Now your text has been selected. Now use gradient tool and choose any color. Choose any color and drag this one. See, this is this is now this is beautiful, right? Yeah, added color. Okay, now fill color to design. Here we use horizontal type mask tool, but it is not text, right? So what we do directly by pressing Control and keyboard, select here. So now your text has been selected, and now use the same tool. Suppose here, click here and drag, and it is giving color, right? So these are the difference between text mask tool and normal type tool. Okay. And here it is a vertical type mask tool. This is also the same, but vertically it is giving, right? And say OK. Now here it is added, and then fill color, okay, by using the brush B and filling colors. Okay, Control D. Okay, so these are the all about horizontal type tool, vertical type tool, vertical type mask tool, and horizontal type mask tool. Okay. Okay. Next, after this rectangle and this ellipse, triangle, polygon, line tool, and custom shape tool, the next tool is hand tool. Shortcut is H, and after hand tool, rotate tool. With hand tool, what we do? We move your entire document. Suppose it has open any reference. Open this one. This is your reference image, and with hand tool, you can move this image. You can move your document this side and this side, right? It's very easy to understand by pressing H. Okay, pan over different parts of an image. Okay, and then next is rotate view tool. So rotate view tool is by pressing R. Shortcut is R. Rotates the view of an image. Suppose this is your image. If you want to turn this document, so you can turn by using this rotate tool. So sometimes you want to trace this side. Okay, you can trace this side. So this portion you want to trace, so you can rotate this side. Okay, or otherwise vice versa. In opposite direction also you can rotate. So we are rotating all these things, right? The next, come back to normal position from this direction to a normal direction. If you want to change, so press on escape button on keyboard. On keyboard, press on escape button. It is coming back to normal, right? Okay. Then this is a zoom tool to zoom that particular area, or otherwise back by your left mouse with the left click, drag forward. Okay, it's coming to closer, or otherwise with the same left mouse move backward. It is moving, or otherwise use your middle scroll. Use your middle scroll. It is coming into zoom and zoom out. But don't forget, in default there is edit and preferences, in general, in tools. Okay, in default mode. Suppose you install the Photoshop. Okay, there this option zoom with scroll wheel is in switch off state, right? So this is the actual default state, but you have to on this tick mark and save OK. If you switch off this one and say OK, then with middle mouse it's not giving the zoom in zoom out. Okay. So that is the reason what we do. From preferences, tools, give the check mark, tick mark, right? Zoom with the scroll wheel and say OK. Now it is giving zoom in zoom out, right? In the other way, by pressing Control minus on keyboard, zoom out, and Control plus on keyboard, it's zooming in. So different ways we use zoom in zoom outs, right? And by pressing H, hand tool is coming and move your entire document, right? This is, and here it is what the default Photoshop, the background will show in black and white, right? Instead of any color. So if you press on this, it is setting up to black and white, and you can change this to red or any foreground color you can change, but if you press on this, it is changing to a default, right? Okay, now click this into red foreground and background is in suppose green. Say OK. Okay, these are what your switch foreground and background colors. The shortcut is X. By pressing X, it's changing to foreground and background. So foreground girls changing to background and background girls changing to foreground. By pressing X, or otherwise by turning, switching or clicking on this, right? Okay, and this is the mask one. I'll explain what the masks in coming classes. And this is what standard screen mode and full screen mode with the menu bar, and this is full screen mode, right? Right now we are at a standard screen mode. This is a standard screen mode, and the second is full screen mode with the menu bar. See, few options are missing, right? Minimizing your entire interface and showing few things only, right? So this is your full screen mode with the menu bar. If you press full screen mode, otherwise F, shortcut is F, okay, and it is changing to full screen mode and telling in full screen mode panels are hidden, they can be accessed on the sides of the screen, are revealed by pressing tab. Okay, while in full screen mode you can return to standard screen mode by pressing F or escape button, right? Okay, say full screen mode. This is full screen mode. Sometimes what, after completing the customer design, their assignment, you want to show their work to the customer, then not required all the unnecessary tools or panels, whatever, all the clumsy atmosphere, right, around the design. So by pressing the full screen mode, the client will understand your actual design or his design, right? So after showing that, come back to normal position, press escape button on keyboard, right? So this is, yeah, after that, so we have finished all the tools completely. We covered all the tools and their options, everything we have covered. The only thing is you have to practice all these things. After practicing, you will understand more clearly, right? After tools, I will explain the new things the next lesson.